Welcome back to this journey of the ancient system of the chakra system. In this series, we are moving through each of the 7 energy centers, exploring what they govern, how they fall out of balance, and how we can gently restore them. Let me ask you something. Do you remember the last time you felt truly alive? Not just productive, but genuinely, vividly alive? So absorbed in something that time disappeared and you forgot to worry, forgot everything except the simple joy of that moment? For many people, that memory takes a while to find. They have to go back quite far to childhood, perhaps when creativity came effortlessly and play needed no justification. If it has been a while since you felt that kind of aliveness, that sense of flowing, creating, feeling, and truly enjoying your own life, this video is for you. Because that vitality is not something you lost. It is something that became blocked. And it lives in the second energy center of the body, the sacral chakra. In the previous video, we explored the root chakra, the foundation of the energy system. The root gives us safety, stability, and belonging. It is the ground we stand on. But once we feel grounded, something else becomes possible. We begin to feel. We begin to move. We begin to create. This is where the sacral chakra lives. If the root chakra is the earth beneath your feet, the sacral chakra is the river flowing through it. It is the part of you that experiences emotion, seeks connection, desires pleasure, and longs to express something true. This chakra governs how freely we feel our emotions, how honestly we express them, and how comfortable we are simply inhabiting our own experience. It also governs creativity, sensuality, joy, and the capacity for genuine intimacy with others and with life itself. This chakra is called Svadhisthana in Sanskrit. Swa means self, Adhishtan means dwelling place. So, Svadhisthana translates as one's own dwelling place, the home of the self. What this chakra is ultimately about is your relationship with yourself. How comfortable you are in your own skin. How much you allow yourself to feel, to want, to enjoy, to simply be who you are without apology. The sacral chakra sits in the lower abdomen, roughly 2 inches below the navel, close to the hips, close to the womb, close to everything in us that is fluid, cyclical, and alive. Its color is orange, warm, radiant, and glowing, like the color of embers and ripe fruit and the last light of a sunset. Its element is water. Water does not resist. It flows around obstacles, finds its own path, takes the shape of whatever holds it. When the sacral chakra is healthy, our emotional and creative life moves with that same quality, fluid, expressive, and free. The beej mantra, the seed sound of the sacral chakra, is VAM. In yogic tradition, this sound carries the vibrational quality of water and flow. When chanted with intention and awareness, it is believed to gently activate the energy of Svadhisthana, dissolving blockages, inviting movement, and reconnecting us with our own creative and emotional aliveness. Let's try it together now. Find a comfortable seated position. Let your hips relax and feel heavy. Allow your lower belly to soften. Close your eyes. Take a slow breath in through your nose, letting your lower abdomen gently expand. And as you breathe out, let the sound come, VAM. Feel where that sound resonates. Let it settle into the lower belly like a warm wave moving through water. One more time. Breathe in, slowly and fully. One more time, breathe in slowly and fully, and VAM. As you chant, imagine a soft, glowing orange light beginning to bloom in your lower abdomen. Not a harsh or demanding light, but something gentle, like a warmth of a candle, fluid, kind, welcoming. Imagine that light slowly expanding with each breath, filling the hips, the lower back, the entire pelvic bowl with warmth, softness, and permission to feel. Take a natural breath and open your eyes whenever you are ready. A blocked or weakened sacral chakra can show up in many ways, and many people carry these patterns for years without connecting them to their energy system. One of the most common signs is emotional numbness, a sense of being disconnected from your own feelings. Not quite sad, not quite joyful, just flat, going through the motions of life without really tasting it. You might describe yourself as feeling stuck or uninspired, like the color has quietly drained out of your daily experience. Creative blocks are deeply connected to the sacral chakra. If you once painted, wrote, danced, cooked, or made things with your hands, and that impulse has dried up, this is often a sign that the sacral energy is stagnant. Creativity is not a talent, it is a flow. And when the sacral chakra is blocked, the flow stops. Difficulty with intimacy is another sign. Not just physical intimacy, but emotional intimacy. The vulnerability of letting another person truly see you. A blocked sacral chakra often creates walls around the emotional body, not out of strength, but out of an old, unconscious need to protect. You may also notice a complicated relationship with pleasure, either avoiding it, feeling guilty for enjoying yourself, believing rest has to be earned, or overcorrecting into excess, seeking stimulation to fill an inner emptiness. Both are the sacral chakra seeking balance. Physically imbalance in this chakra can show up as tension or pain in the hips and lower back, reproductive health issues, urinary imbalances, or a great sense of stiffness in the body, a literal lack of flow. The sacral chakra responds to softness, to permission, to anything that invites you back into your body and experience without pressure or agenda. Movement is one of the most direct ways to activate this chakra, especially fluid, expressive movement, dancing freely with no technique required, hip opening yoga poses like butterfly, low lunge, or pigeon pose. The hips are the physical home of this chakra, and feeling them physically begins to free the emotional energy held there. A long warm bath, swimming, sitting near a river or the ocean. The element of this chakra is water, and surrounding yourself with it is a direct form of energetic resonance. Creative expression with judgment is essential. This does not mean producing something good. It means making something, anything, purely for the pleasure of the process. Write without editing. Paint for no one. Cook something new. The sacral chakra does not care about the outcome. It only cares that you allowed yourself to create. And consciously allowing yourself to feel your emotions rather than suppressing or managing them is perhaps the deepest practice of all. Emotions are not problems. They are energy in motion. When we allow that motion, the sacral chakra flows again. Return to the VAM mantra daily. A few minutes of chanting with awareness, resting softly in the lower abdomen, invites the natural current of creativity and feeling back into your life. When the sacral chakra begins to balance, the first thing many people notice is a return of color, not literally, but experientially. Life begins to feel more textured. Food tastes better. Music moves you again. Small moments of beauty catch your attention. Emotions become less frightening. You begin to trust yourself to feel something fully without being overwhelmed. Creativity returns, sometimes quietly like a small current of inspiration, sometimes suddenly like a dam releasing. Relationships deepen, not because others change, but because you become more willing to be seen. There is a feeling of being back inside your own life, inhabiting your experience rather than observing it from a safe distance. Svadhisthana reminds us that being fully alive is not something we achieve. It is something we allow. And you are allowed. In the next video, we move upward from the sacral into the solar plexus chakra, the third energy center. And this is your host Madhu, signing off.